All right, let's talk about a film that on paper should not work at all. I mean, a comedy set during the Holocaust? It sounds impossible, right? But the 1997 classic Life is Beautiful did just that. So how did it pull it off? We're going to dive into a really powerful review to figure out what makes this movie a true masterpiece.
I mean, just think about that for a second. A comedy about the Holocaust? It's a premise that feels, I don't know, almost wrong to even say out loud. It's the kind of question that really makes you stop and think, can you even do that? Can you tell a story like that?
And yet, somehow it worked. It more than worked. It was celebrated. This review we're looking at calls it one of the most emotionally powerful films ever made. Think about that. It's this incredible mix of humor, love, tragedy, and hope. So the big question is, how in the world did they pull off that balancing act?
Okay, so the secret sauce, really, is all about perspective. The movie doesn't try to make light of the tragedy. Not at all. Instead, it's like it zooms in on this tiny flicker of light in the middle of all that darkness. And it does all of this through the eyes of one truly unforgettable protagonist.
And that character is Guido. He's played by Roberto Benigni, who also directed the film, by the way. Guido is the heart and soul of this whole thing. He's this whirlwind of charm and humor, and his greatest weapon against all the horror is his imagination. Honestly, if you want to get why this film works, you have to get Guido.
All right, so one of the most brilliant moves the film makes, and the review really points this out, is its structure. It's basically two movies in one, a tale of two completely different halves, but they're stitched together so perfectly into this single powerful story. So, part one, it's like a classic feel-good romantic comedy. It's all bright colors, it's funny, it's charming. You're just watching Guido try to win over the woman he loves. And then, bam, the floor drops out. The second half hits and everything changes. The family is taken to a concentration camp, and that romantic comedy, it transforms right before your eyes into this heart-wrenching drama about just trying to survive.
And this is where Guido's superpower, that incredible imagination we talked about, really comes into play. It's not just for charm anymore, it becomes his only weapon. He spins this unbelievable fantasy, this whole new reality, all to shield his little boy from the absolute horror of what's happening. He calls it the game. He convinces his son that this concentration camp, it's all just a big, complicated game. There are rules you have to follow, points you can win, and if you get enough points, there's this amazing grand prize at the end. It's this beautiful, heartbreaking idea of father's brilliant, desperate lie just to protect his son's spirit.
So what exactly makes this a masterpiece? The review we're looking at really breaks it down into 4 key ingredients. Let's get into them.
First up, that insane blend of comedy and tragedy. This is the film's signature move. It has this incredible ability to make you laugh one second and then just break your heart the next. It finds these little moments of light and humanity, and the result is just so powerful.
Number 2 is the storytelling. It's so smart, because you spend the whole first half of the movie falling in love with these characters and their joyful world. When the tragedy hits, man, it hits so much harder. That emotional whiplash isn't an accident. It's what makes the story stick with you for so long.
Okay, third, we have to talk about the performances. They are just out of this world. Roberto Benigni as Guido gives one of the all-time great performances. It's funny, it's loving, it's tragic, and the chemistry between him and the little boy who plays his son, it feels so real. It's the emotional anchor that holds this whole unbelievable story together.
And last but definitely not least is just the raw emotional impact. The review highlights the ending, and wow. The way the game finally plays out, it's one of the most powerful endings in movie history. It's this absolutely beautiful and devastating testament to how far a parent will go for their child.
So when you boil it all down, what's the movie really about? What are the big ideas that make it feel so timeless? Let's look at the final verdict.
Well, at its core, it's all about love and sacrifice. It's about how powerful imagination can be, as a shield to protect a child's innocence. It's about finding hope in the absolute darkest of places. And it's this stunning contrast between the cruelty of war and the beautiful resilience of family and the human spirit.
And the review just sums it all up perfectly. It says that even in the worst circumstances, love and hope can survive. A truly unforgettable cinematic experience. And that's the key, right? The film isn't just about the Holocaust. It's about the love that shines through it. It's about what we do for the people we love.
So, no surprise here, the final verdict from the review is a perfect 5 stars. It calls the film a timeless, emotional, must-watch masterpiece. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that.
Ultimately, this movie does more than just tell you a story. It leaves you with a question, one that really sticks with you. It kind of turns to you, the viewer, and asks, when you're faced with real darkness, what makes life beautiful for you?